How we doing, everybody?
Hola.
I'm missing a hat. There we go. Need a hat. Hat is it?
You just said you had to clear that off.
I was like, hey, I need to clean that table over there that has my hat on it. There we go. I'm Will. That's Audrey. Yeah.
Laughing. Making fun of Will.
Did I even say welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy
No.
with It? No, we completely messed that up. Either way, what are we playing today?
Sobek.
Sobek, but Sobek for 2 players. I guess there's a regular Sobek. I don't know if we need to hunt that down because well, Audrey likes this version. But more specifically, we are playing the new expansion, which is Treasures of the Pharaoh, which was provided to us by Pandasaurus. They, of course, provided base Sobek. If you want to see that gameplay, it is in one of our extra life streams. Just go to the extra life playlist. You'll see it. There's a chapter. You can select it and see the rules and the overview, because I'm really not going to do a big overview now. Just going to tell you the differences. I will have it up as a separate video in the future. I leave those for like times when we have a dry spell and can't do a live stream. Gives me some replay footage. Either way, let me go ahead and flip over the camera and we will get started. So there we go. We are set for a 2-player game of Sobek. And why is that?
Because there are 2 workers? Or where are we?
Workers, sellers. Currently, with Treasures of the Pharaoh,
merchants?
we're people stealing from the Pharaoh. So I guess
thieves.
currently we're thieves. Yes, in this game, and also because, well, technically it's a 2-player game because that's what it says. 2
Oh,
players.
it's a Sobek game.
Yep. So I don't know if we ever read the flavor text. Did we read the flavor text last time?
I don't remember.
Construction is underway on the temple dedicated to Sobek. Oh, well, that's, I guess he's the Pharaoh Sobek. A huge market has emerged nearby, supplied by the continuous flow of feluccas and pergoas along the Nile. Both your guild of merchants and your opponent's guild are determined to take advantage of this unbelievable opportunity. But the god Sobek could well tip the scales by offering his favor to whichever of you is the least corrupt. Oh, so Sobek must be this little guy here. The Sobek must be the the alligator god in Egypt mythology. I have not done much with Egypt mythology. There was a game, Simon game, Ankh. I was like, oh, that would get us into the Egyptian mythology, but that's too expensive and I'm going to want it all. So that is what's going on. So we are actually trying to build a temple, not to the Pharaoh, but to Sobek. But in Treasures of the Pharaoh, splendid boxes of goods have just arrived here and there in the alleys of Sobek's market. These wonderful opportunities arouse covetousness. That is a word. But some rumors start to circulate. What if there was a link with those treasures that just got robbed from the Pharaoh's stock? So they're saying somebody stole these new treasures from the Pharaoh. So of course, on the board, you can see the 2 new types of tiles, or the 1 new type of tile. There's 2 of them though, which are the Pharaoh tiles. If you choose to take these, it is going to be a double resource on the bottom of it. However, you will have to take one of those Pharaoh tokens, which has corruption on the bottom. So as with the regular game, corruption is bad because it is going to impact your score at the end of the game. The other thing it did was it added 2 new character tiles. One, of course, allows you to get rid of the corruption. So really good if you've taken some. And then the other is a spy, which he allows you to, or she, he or she, apply the ability of a character tile of your choice among the ones that have already been used for their ability during this game. So you cannot choose the ability of a character that has been sold within a set of goods. Okay, so the spy allows you to use somebody else's, allows you to reuse an already used ability. So if you use, we'll use Royal Advisor because here, if I use the Royal Advisor and you got the spy, you could use the spy to activate the Royal Advisor and take advantage of its benefit. So it's a wild, because remember green is wild, so that makes sense. He is a wild character there. The only other thing that was added were 2 new pierogies. One allows you to randomly discard a Debin token from your opponents. And the other one, you can place this token along your previously sets, right, of the same type, and it basically is just going to give you 2 more times to the actual scoring at the end of the game. That's it. That's all that really changed. Well, we do need to determine who goes first. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Peter.
Hola. With our 20-sided extra life die because we support Children's Miracle Network with donations.
donations.
And you can also help the niños with donations using the links down below.
Second Injured Kids need our help. We do have a goal of $2,000 this year. We're just trying to get to the t-shirt level right now. So if anyone wants to donate and help us get t-shirts so we can, wear pretty Extra Life t-shirts, donations. We will, of course, be doing our milestone giveaways as well as other giveaways throughout the year. We are behind on our Culling for Charity video, aren't we? We are way behind on that video. We meant to do that as soon as we got back. Rachel is doing great and wants to know how Peter is doing, because Peter wanted to know how Rachel was doing. All right, so obviously gonna roll that. I'm gonna try. It's gonna be a dust storm, Audrey. We're gonna see what happens because we're in the desert now.
Oh, see.
What? Why is it
I don't know even.
It likes to be, that's a 7. That is an odd. That means I get to go first. I am struggling to find the Extra Life symbol there. All right, so I can only take one of the 4 from the middle. Nobody can see it, so I spent all that time trying to make it so people could see it, and then can't see it. So it's over there with Audrey's medal because she won the last game we played. So I can see what's already out here. So what already has? Okay, well, and there's a triple scarab. So I will take this one, and I have to place it that way.
So I cannot take from this row. So I'm gonna. This one, but
yeah, you can only take from this row.
Oh, I can only take.
Yeah. So, and again, if you take here and here, you're fine. If you take here, here, or here, you're gonna have to take the tiles as corruption. Peter's also doing good.
So I'm gonna take the Mumuka.
All right, and then he was up and down. You don't. Yeah, we're not. You don't have to show what you have. I mean, technically, I guess if we could memorize what each other had, then yeah, that would be different. There are a lot of cows out there. You know that? I think I'm gonna do this little. That one. Got to double check the fill the market rule. Oh yeah, okay. It's if it's empty spaces. That's what I thought.
So this one, it gives me.
You can either choose to get one of the mystery coins to get points, or you can just keep it for the fish. But you have to make the decision now.
Coin.
All right. So Obviously going for the mystery coin. You can make sure you move your Ankh. Mystery coin for Oddity. Just finally received my 2nd edition of Uno Ultimate. Ah, good to hear, Peter. Yeah, that's that one. The core box I don't think is going to be hard to find. What it is, the flippers want the holographic cards, so they're buying all the single packs. So that's why it's been so hard to find Miles and She-Hulk and all them, because all of the people that want the holographic cards have been buying them all up. And then that caused a spree of demand, which is now why people are selling them on eBay when they find them for like $15. I still need those 3. I had the opportunity to get them, and I was trying to work out a deal with a game store to just for free shipping, right? And they had something come up. By the time they got back to me, it was too late. They had already sold them. But we were just going to give them free advertising during the gameplay. But oh well, that didn't happen. What was I collecting? I was collecting that and that. I don't like what you gave me. I'll take that cow. Lo siento. I know you needed
How
it.
did you put the thingy? It's like that?
At an angle, yeah. Diagonal. Yeah, fill it if the Ankh gets stuck. Yep, Rachel's confirming we fill it when the Ankh gets stuck.
So I have to take one of those?
So you can take this one, or this one.
Okay, the fishes.
All right. That did not do what I wanted it to do, but it's close enough. Take this one. I didn't see what you just took. I'll take him, and I will put this direction.
Yeah.
I gotta look to see what they do.
How many corruption makes me hurt?
Just, it counts negative at the end of the thing. Peter has been watching videos for a while, been enjoying them ever since. Thank you for that $4.99, Peter. That is going to the Niños. Peter, we'll go ahead and throw you in. I'll do that while I'm thinking about it.
What about this?
Oh no, I can't do it while I'm thinking about it. There it is. Oh, look at the little cloud. Oh, he's so cute.
I got one. I got this.
All right, so you took that, so you have to take one of them. Don't show that. Just look. You can look at it, see what it is, and then it goes on your thing, and that just goes into your hand because it should be a double.
See, but it does not tell me how to put it on.
No, you get to put it with these. You get to put it any direction you want. Yep.
Interesting.
Hang on, I got to do something for Peter here. Unfortunately, I don't have it on this screen, and I'll forget if I don't do it now. Okay, let's add a source. Nope. Cancel. Add. Text. Existing text. Extra Life donators. Oh. See it up there at the top. All right, now we gotta edit. We gotta put Peter on here. There we go. Peter's in there now, so he's going to show up in the end screens. And I guess we technically don't need that showing. Now I can add it while we're doing the live stream. Because before the only screens I had it on was the start screen and the end screen. All right, what did you do to me? Well, you put me that way. Oh yeah, I was still trying to figure out what the High Priestess did. But Extra Life is more important than the High Priestess. Or the Priestess. Dang it, I gave away which one. You'll see it in a minute. Oh, okay. Okay, so it allows me to get rid of corruption. Or all Sobek statues, including the architect from your corruption. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it just allows me to read from there, or I can use it as part of a set. You are not getting me in the direction that I want to go. I don't want to be there. So I will go here. I think I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take one coin. To numerar mi coin. You gonna risk it? You gonna go for it?
Yes.
Which way you want to put it? I don't need wheat.
Oh, I need to get another one.
Yep. You have to get another one. I don't want wheat. Technically, though, because I have my chica, I could skip the wheat. I'm going to skip everything.
Wait, what is what the chica was? Discard tiles of a single
Type.
from your corruption board. Or discard also statues.
It's the reason they had to call it out. Is this a strategy game? Yeah, it's definitely a strategy game. You have to try to think out your moves. So it's a set collection and a strategy game. So we're trying to collect sets of 3. And the little scarabs, the little yellow dot on the bottom, is your multiplier. So basically, if I have 3 of these, and I have 2 scarabs, then that's 3 times 2, so 6 points. And then if I jump, like I just did there, I jumped over, these are corruption, and corruption takes away from your points. Audrey likes her strategy games.
Oh wait, is that what I
This
have
one, if you watched our top 25, this was on Audrey's top 25 of all
so I
time.
can only get this.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Wait.
Which way did you have to put it? At an angle again. All right. So that means we need to refill the market
Why? When do we know?
because there's no. I can't take anything. So.
Everything? Do we refill everything?
Yeah, it goes.
You looked at it.
It doesn't matter. I don't know what it was. Also, it has to like strategically get to the point to where I would actually be able to grab that. By that point, I'll definitely have forgotten what it was.
I looked at it.
Is it? Well, it's a gray one, though, right?
I see.
Let's see.
Pero how are you?
It's so you go 1, 2, 3. So we're currently going around 2. Don't get too ahead of yourself. You might accidentally flip over that green one there. Don't flip over that green one. Go up here. Naranja. Gris. And if I'm not mistaken, this comes off and you get to put it where you want. Let me double check. It's been a while since we played. Actually, it's been, yeah, since last
I don't
November.
remember the Sobek thingy.
The bag?
No, this.
Oh, the wilds? Yeah, we have the wilds.
See?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't they look different? Oh, button brush.
Oh, okay. You got to pick from the middle on your turn. Well, it's not my turn. Oh yeah, I couldn't pick. So yeah, she's right. So let's, as to not cheat, do that.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I don't know. I can't remember. I remember one of the symbols. I don't remember the other symbol, but that's fine. Now that it's my turn, I get to start on the center 4, so it makes the most sense. Yeah, I'm probably going to want to go for this one. Let's take one of these. Audrey's got all of her tiles just laying out. She's got to check them all. Yeah, start again from the middle 4. It's always good to have somebody helping us out. Like, we make mistakes, just make mistakes because stupid rules mistakes and remembering 500 different sets of rules when you play a different game every other day. It's always nice to have somebody in chat. Like, some people don't like being backseat drivers. We don't mind because we have to pay attention to chat, pay attention to the stream, pay attention to the game. A lot to pay attention to. Why did you give me? I don't want that one. All right, what do I put down here again?
Is it when we complete 3 that we need to grab one of these? When is it we have to grab one thingy?
When you sell goods. So the first time you sell goods, you get one.
Which is when we complete a set of 3?
Set of 3. Mm-hmm.
And what if I don't remember because you asked me to flip them over?
No, they're yours. You can look at them.
Oh, but I can look at them.
They should technically be in your hand, but I mean, once you get too many, it's kind of hard to keep them in your hand.
And can I wait and sell later?
No, you sell. You could wait to sell later, or you could sell now. You can sell at any time, but you sell instead of.
But it's always sets of 3.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna sell.
Yeah, the fiddly rules get lost sometimes. In most games. Yeah, one of the 3 actions. So if you sell, then it's my turn again. So basically, this would be your action. Well, that's the choice.
You didn't say that before.
Sorry, you get to take one of 3 actions. It's been a while. You get to either take a tile, sell a tile, or play a character. Those are your 3 actions. At some point, I'm not going to take another tile. I'm going to. Really, the question is, do you want one of these 2 tiles? If you don't want one of those 2 tiles, then it's best to sell. But if you want one of those 2 tiles, then it's best to take one of the 2 tiles.
I mean,
amazed that you're able to remember all of these rules and tell Audrey how to play. Yeah, I'm better at remembering them than Audrey. We have to do a full rules
I don't
refresh
remember anything.
on almost any game we play. So it's always like a brand new teach and play.
Oh.
We should just change my thumbnails instead of saying gameplay, should say teach and play.
Yeah. Me turn now?
Yes, you can either sell or you can take one of those two tiles.
But what if I collect more than 3? Does it count as more than 3 or it has to be 3?
3. It has to be sets of 3.
I'm gonna sell.
Okay.
Do I sell everything or just one thing?
You can only sell one thing at a time.
I'm selling my cows.
Okay, so Adri's selling her cows with her wild. So you get to look at all 5 of those and pick one. Here's what they do. So look at all 5 of the pierogies.
Look at them.
Well, yeah, take them all. Take all of them. Don't let me see them. Take them all.
I don't look at them.
Oh, you need this one. You look at them in your hands, see what they do, and then choose which one you want to keep and put the others back. And I don't know if one of those can affect me, so I guess I technically can't go until you are done. Welcome to a 20-minute game taking 30 minutes already. So if you're like, well, maybe we'll play 3 games, we'll do best out of 3. It's like, it's only an 18 to 20-minute game.
Why does it say 2 times?
There's 2 of them in total.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a bunch of them over there because there's one of the characters lets you draw one of the leftovers.
Add all the tiles currently on your corruption board to your hand? Why would I do that?
Because it takes them off your corruption board. It takes them off here and you bring them to your thing. I believe you have to do this immediately. So in your case, that wouldn't do anything for you, but it would prevent me from getting it in the future. Let me double check if it's immediate. I think it is. I don't think you can hold on to them. You must apply the ability to token you choose if you're able to. However, you may choose and discard a token that has an ability that you can't do. Yep. So yeah, so your choice is you can either take a token and you use it right now, or you can take a token to prevent me from getting it in the future. So for example, I have tiles, so your choice would be, okay, is one of these more valuable to you, or is letting me get that one to get rid of these tiles in the future more valuable to not let me have? That makes sense. You're learning. It doesn't matter how long it takes for you guys to play it. We're technically not learning. We played this once before, although, I mean, that was with Extra Life Game Day. So with Extra Life Game Day, that was, 24 hours over the course of 2 days. Yeah, and then just put them back. Doesn't matter the order, because when I get them, I get to look at them all too. We played probably close to 24 games.
So I don't want it, so you don't take it.
You took it, so I don't take it. Yes. All right. So now it's my turn again. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the wheat. All right. Well, I was going to sell, but I need that more.
That's my man.
That was not good strategic planning. Remember that Rachel mentioned earlier, this is a strategy game. I don't know what strategy that was. That was the give my husband the good token
Because
strategy.
I love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should not.
Hola, Milton. ¿Cómo estás?
Hey, papi.
Yes, papá.
Hola, pa.
He says, gran juego. Saludos desde Bogotá, Colombia.
Gracias, papi. Saludos.
Accent muy bien.
¿Qué? ¿Acento? Your
Sí,
accent?
acento muy bien.
Ay, no, pass.
Sell.
Sell.
Because then you can take
I'm
another one.
selling my hay.
That's what I said. It's a thing. Yeah, your hay. So those don't combine, but yep, there's your hay. So then you get another pierogi. I always thought pierogies were food.
No, sir.
I think pierogi is a food, isn't it? I think it's an Italian food. So maybe this is Pirogue? Don't know. Neither one of us habla Egipto.
I'm sorry, I have to check again.
Just check them all again.
Okay,
I can tell you
This
two of them are
one.
these two because I cheated and put the two new ones in there.
this one.
You're correct. They're food. Peter says they are food. All right. So that means your opponent must randomly discard one. And I only have one. So discard means it goes here.
How many points was that?
3, I think. Yep, 3. 3. Table Express. Love this game. It is in Audrey's top 25, but we have no clue where. Although it was in your... Was it also in your top
think it was
10
in
for... Or top 5 for 2022 games? If you guys want to find out where it was, you
You
go
have
check
to
out
watch.
those videos. Audrey will talk about it at some point.
Okay.
Do like most people, just skip to each of the numbers. All right, so now it's my turn. I need to start selling things because you're getting all the pierogies. So hang on, I got a mess here. So I'm gonna sell me hay, aqui, which gets me these. Oh, that's actually a pretty good one. I like that one.
I know what you're looking at.
That's not a bad one either. That's not needed. I think I'm going with this one. This is amazing. Welcome. Peter has become a member. Dang it, now I gotta update that one too, Peter. Give me a minute. Oh, you like the little running little emoji guy? That is amazing. Thank you, Peter. So again, all those go towards Extra Life Charities. Our memberships go there. We do want to start doing member streams. We just don't have enough members to really warrant doing member-only streams yet. Yes, so... me taking another turn or me forcing you to take a bunch of corruption. Me forcing you to take a bunch of corruption seems better than me taking another turn. So...
You're corrupted, William.
that
So
row.
I have to take that row? Anything from that row?
Place this token on a tile of your choice
Oh,
along
yeah.
the line indicated by the Ankh pawn. Your opponent must use their next action to take the marked tile. So, whoop, whoop.
I must take that.
You must take that one. So that means this. Oh, which way was he? Corner. So corruption, corruption, corruption. Más corrupción para ti. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. That's Lilo and Stitch. You're not wearing your Stitch shirt tonight. She's wearing her coffee shirt. So this is her new one that I bought her. It says there's no such thing as too much coffee or
No.
need more coffee.
Need more
An
coffee,
octopus-
and there is an octopus with
8 cups of
using
coffee.
all the arms too.
She has a phobia of tentacles and tryptophobia, so I figured if I give her a cute thing with tentacles, maybe it'll ease her into it. Then we can get Cthulhu Death May Die. Probably not. All right, so there's nothing that I can take. So we're going to go doot, doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. Oops, I wasn't supposed to see him.
You're so cheap.
It's force of habit because you're flipping all the other ones over. All right, it's force of habit. I'm not trying to cheat, I promise. Maybe I should place them all first and then flip them. You'd be like, okay, gray ones. Just look at the gray ones. Whee! Okay, what do I want? I don't know what I want. Hang on. Oh, I know what I want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Wanna. There we go. Oh, Peter asks with his dice roll. Oh, we're supposed to do a dice roll. Peter did the dice roll emoji. We have to do a dice roll. See if we get a 20. See if we get a 20. No, we got a 5. We also got oddly hitting the keypad, and that about changed the screen. Earthquake Audrey strikes again. All right, so we did not get a 20. What did you do? Did you take the wild? Oh, no. Where's the picture? All right. So I am going to...
I'm doing so bad.
I'm going to sell.
I'm giving you like all the good ones.
I'm going to sell a key. Which means I get one of these. I don't care for this one. So I'm going to take another turn. Yeah, the discard's over there, right?
But it was your turn, so you have double turn?
That's what the pyramid does. And it says if I choose to take a tile, I can place this any direction I want before I do that. Place it that way. Then take this one. Ha ha! Ha ha! Now I'm gonna turn this game not to be Audrey's favorite game anymore, or one of her favorite games.
Why don't you give me like at least something good?
I did. You can get a coin, or you can get a cow. It's your choice. Which do you like better, coins or cows? No necesita pescado. So I will sell mi lumber. Mi lumber is muy bien. All right. So I sold my lumber. That means I get this. So basically, this just gets added to my hand. I really didn't want to do that, but okay.
Do we refresh that or what?
No. Nope, that's it. That is all of
So do I have to get fish?
Pirogue tokens. You have to get fish, or jump the fish. You can jump the fish and take more corruption, or can you sell anything? You keep forgetting. You might be able to sell some. No, you can't. Okay, well then yes, you're gonna have to take fish, or wild, or the double wild. Well, or double resource. Don't know if it's a double wild. Could be. Maybe not.
That's so bad. Maybe I don't know what that one has. Can I look at it?
Now remember, there is another guy in here that will. Oh, this is whatever. There's another guy in there that will let you remove corruption from your board.
But I don't have that guy.
He's out there somewhere. You just gotta find him. It's a scavenger hunt. The high priest can't be that hard to find. Now that he's doing that. I'll take the fish.
I'm gonna take the purse.
This one person, and then you choose which way you want to go. I'm guessing you don't want to go this way.
There's no.
Again, you can put him angled. You can put him. I mean, any direction. You can go that angle, this way.
No, like that.
Like that, you say. So you leave me with cows or cows?
She says, do I do this now? Yeah, right.
If you choose to play her instead of the other two actions, yes. Not working on cows. I'm gonna get rid of that. And I get a coin. Gotta keep the bag
I'm
in
gonna
view so people jumping in can see what we're playing.
I'm gonna play the queen.
You can play the queen.
Take the first 3 tiles from the draw pile into your hand. If there are fewer than 3 remaining, take as many
Okay,
as
so you
possible.
get 3. Oh, and one of them is a person. All right, so she gets discarded. Guess we should keep her separate just in case we get that other guy. All right. So I'm going to sell me fish. Sell me fish. There's no more of those for me to take. Tuterno. Guess I should have taken that guy first. That would have been smart. I should have kept my baka. Now I necesito más baka.
Okay, so I place it.
I'm not really a fan of either of those options, young lady. Come here. Tuterno. What are you doing?
Looking at my person.
Oh, okay.
Well, how is that placed? Like that or like that?
Sorry. Lo siento, es mi culpa. You sell? Technically, there's really no reason to sell until Peter gifted. You can give myself? Oh, he gifted 1 membership to the channel. So who got the membership? That is the question. Oh, you gifted my... I think it gifted it to me. That's weird. Gracias for the gift.
Oh, wait.
The niños thank you.
How did I put... How did I...
Did. What towel did you grab?
This one. So it goes like this.
Okay. That's fine. I will take this one. There's a lot of wilds on the board there, young lady. Are you trying to save your wilds?
You don't give me wilds.
The green ones are all wild.
I know, but you don't let me get them.
I'm not being greedy. Ace. Yeah. There, you can have a corruption token. You can gift membership to people in chat up to 50 gifted memberships. Now, I know you can, but it's not telling me who got gifted. Like, you know, on Twitch, it tells you, like, who got the gift. Or maybe I'm just not seeing it because of the... because of OBS. Let me go over to this side.
Question. Like do I... Question.
Question.
The double ones count at the end for both, or it depends on how I sell it?
It counts as how you sell it. So it's only one or the other. Congrats to the lucky person. I guess it'll probably show up in my regular, in my membership feed. I'll probably have to go to regular YouTube to see it, or the studio. Yeah, I'll throw their name up in the scroller message too. They will get their name added to the t-shirt at the end of the year. I do need to find a good t-shirt vendor because we got the Teespring t-shirts, which is what's on our channel is Teespring. and they didn't really last very long. So like mine is already like breaking apart, and the back says like extra life and stuff on it, and it's almost completely gone. Oddities is in better shape than mine. I don't know why.
Because I don't wear it so that often. I'm just washing it, so we don't know
We'll
how
see.
it's
We'll
going
see what
to
happens
come
when it
out.
comes out of wash. She hasn't worn it in a while. She wore it in the video. Yet Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Yeah.
Tuesday.
Um,
Are you selling? Are you buying or selling?
should do this. I'm gonna do this one. Royal Advisor.
Okay, Royal Advisor.
So these are the ones that I can, right?
This guy, discard one Royal Corruption. Yeah, so one of
These.
these. Discard means out of the game. So
And where does he go? Ding,
he gets over here on this pile. We'll do this so we know which ones, just in case one of us gets the spy, because they'll be able to use those abilities. All right. So what did you leave me? You left me a ruby.
That's
Or a
meat.
person.
Yellow.
I'll take the ruby. I'll take the ruby. I think you're probably supposed to just concentrate on one type. Now that I think about it, because like now it's going to be harder to make second sets. There's a wild.
I know, but I don't want to give you something fun.
Well, what are you going to give me? You're going to give me that.
I don't know what that has.
It has one of those corruption tokens. What it has. But no, I am not going to take that. I'm going to let you take your own corruption token. I am instead going to sell goods. Are you going to sell goods?
Yes.
So I said, so you don't have to take it.
I'm selling more hay.
All right, so that combines together then. Yep. So now that gives you 6. So then when you do your math, all 6 of those are
Multiply by
combined.
4.
Yep. Ooh, that's going to be a lot of points. I'm gonna sell some more hay too then.
Combine with me.
Combine with you. I'm selling hay. I don't want that.
I'm selling.
Oh, you saw I only had 2 tons.
I'm selling this. I don't know what this is. Black
wood.
stuff.
I think it's wood.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
looks like wood. All right, then I guess I'm taking this. There, you can have fish. Take one of these. Fish. All right. Fish. Fishy, fishy. Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. What are you gonna do? That's actually pretty cool. Which way?
No. You're doing Ruby.
Well, I don't have any more rubies in my hand, though.
What happens? Something happens if we get extras that we don't sell, right? We get discount.
Can't remember. Final scoring.
Something happens.
Once you tally corruption, determine your final scores using the 2 score tokens that are on the back of the track. Score sets. You score your sets of things. Score your Devons. The player with the most points wins. Case of oh yeah, whatever you don't sell goes onto your corruption pile. Yeah, whatever you don't sell goes on your corruption pile. So yes, it will count against you. Really, it doesn't count against you. The corruption is, depending on the difference in the corruption between my corruption and your corruption, that player gets more of the Devons. So it can give you more points. So that's the question. Do I want to try to go for more rubies? There's 3 of these, 4 regular ones. All right, so there's got to be more rubies out there, so that's fine. I'm going to take the rubies. Either got to be more rubies or wilds I should be able to get.
No.
So our new water is hint. So we keep changing our water. We learned buy is not good for you. It has alcohol sugars and caffeine. And drinking 4 of those a day was actually causing us not to sleep very well. Now I think we're sleeping too well. You can get that, or you can get that. If you get that, you take.
No,
a
I don't
corruption.
want corruption.
Yeah, but I have 2 of the royal corruptions though.
Pero I have many of these.
No. This is all that counts. Those don't count. Those count as tiles. When
Are
they're in
you
your
sure?
hand. If you take another one, you'll take another one of these. So there's 2 more left. There's 1, and I guess probably 1 near the bottom.
So
technically, we'll probably draw both of them. These don't count. These count as they're shown. These are now sold goods. Don't worry about.
does
what's in
not
the back.
matter. Whatever. Okay.
Doesn't matter what's on the back. Yep.
So you were trying to trick me before. See how you work.
No, how? No, I said
Yeah,
getting those gets you these.
because I said I don't want to give you something nice, and you said, "What are you gonna give me? Corruption."
See, you gave me this corruption.
But it was pointing at one of these.
See, so I
directly.
took that, and then I had to take one of these.
So I don't. Why? Oh, I just
You
discarded.
discarded your other one.
with my persona, my person.
What? You can't nest on that bed, sweetie. That bed doesn't work like that. Lay down. Lay down. Let me get you the nice cushy bed over here. All right, keep digging. She's digging to China. She's trying to find, or I guess she's digging to Egypt. She's trying to find her way.
So I'm taking the fish, and no.
Where was the
Okay,
fish?
whatever.
Oh, you took this fish. Take
See.
this fish? Which way does it go? This way? Yep. All right. I will take the wild, which causes a refill. So you get to go wherever you want after the refill is done. Wow, the refill is just a whole bunch of peoples. I don't know if technically you're supposed to go through the entire set of tiles in a single game. But we are. So any of these 4. If you want to see the... Oh.
So I take that one and put it
That's
there?
not good. So in here they show you all the tile goods, but in here they don't show you which ones... Oh, here you go. So these are the double... Here's the Pharaoh tiles that are left. Okay, so...
See, did I do that?
Well, you don't know if you want that or not. Oh, no, you don't know which ones I have in my hands and what you have in your hands. All right. The only thing you can see is that one. You have that one.
And this one, and this.
And that one. And this one. So it looks like what are left are fishies. Do you have one of these in your hand? Or do I have one in my hand?
I have one.
Yeah, so you know what that is then. It's the other fish.
No. I thought one of these. No.
Oh no, one of the blue ones.
No.
Do I have another double that I don't see? No.
It's because this one was.
You have to have the other fish double. Oh, it's probably here. Here, that, or we're missing a tile.
It must be here.
Oh no, I've got it. Never mind. Never mind. That's mi culpa.
So I could.
But you know it's got a fish and something else on it.
So you just want to give me corruption.
No, I don't.
Yes, because I have a lot of tiles and you don't.
I technically don't think I want it either.
I'm gonna.
You can take a person.
I'm gonna take the person
and put whatever person you want.
Like this. No, like that.
See. Okay. Actually, I will take it. Whoosh. I don't know if I want to give you that person or not. I don't want to give you that person. I do have to take this though. That's way too much. And unfortunately, we didn't find, or you already had the royal advisor. And you still have, you probably have the spy. Or one of those guys is the spy. No, you haven't. Are you letting me know that you haven't? Is that what you just said? I'll take that one. Really? I could technically end the game if I wanted to right now. But I don't want to because I still need stuff. Otherwise, I'm going to have more corruption. What's he do?
Are those all of the characters that we have?
That's the ones that have been used, yes.
We finish this when we finish this tile?
You finish it when you can't take any more tiles and you've sold everything that you can in your hand.
I think I'm gonna play him now.
Okay.
Because I'm scared that later I can't. So that one is for him, the boy.
Yeah,
the
and that
royal
gets rid of
advisor. So that no más.
top.
Oh, you saw it.
No, actually I didn't. All right.
Wow.
This allows me to steal a tile from your hand, and I'm allowed to look at the backs. You have them in stacks, so I don't know. I don't know what each stack is, so it really doesn't matter. I'm gonna go with that one. Tu eterno. Peter just made a $2 donation. 2 extra life. That should show up somewhere on the screen at some point. Depending how delayed Streamlabs is. Gracias, Peter.
Gracias, Peter.
I guess we don't need to worry about seeing what we have anymore. Yeah, Streamlabs is really delayed.
I'm gonna play the merchant.
Merchant does what?
I steal anything from the market.
Oh, okay. Do not move the okay. Which is fine for me. I will do this that way. There it is.
Awesome.
Wow, let's go. Awesome. That took forever to pop up and see. It's the animation, the bouncing game icon. I'm glad they're working. Like, they weren't working the other week. The other week, like, when anybody subscribed or anything, it wasn't showing the little things on the screen. What'd she do? Oh, I kind of like her. It's gonna end the game. Yeah, this will end up ending the game. Because see, I'll take this and it'll go like that. Well, no, there'd be one more that'd be able to take in. Yeah, I'll take it. And this goes this direction. It's the only direction you can. Unless you want to end the game. You can put it whatever direction you want. You don't have to. It's whether or not you are ready to end the game by basically making us have to sell what we have in our hands. If you've got all matching sets, technically ending the game isn't a bad thing because you can sell everything. If you don't have matching sets,
but
you
I
need
don't
to get something.
I cannot finish it now. I mean, I cannot complete all of mine.
Well, wilds.
But you mean if I left this one here, it was there?
No. Yeah, you had to take that.
Okay.
Oh, was it a face-up one? Oh, it was face-up. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh no,
that's
it's
the
my
only
turn. Oh
thing.
no, it's my turn. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. It's my turn. I can end the game right now. I forget if I have to place this before or after I look at that. Let me double check. I can't remember if it's before or after you take it, do you place the Ankh? So you're taking character. When you take a face down character tile, do not show to your opponent. You can orient the Ankh in any direction, however possible. You must win. Yeah, it says you can orient it. It doesn't specifically mention looking at what I get first. So I'll be nice. I won't end the game because I don't know what this guy is. I have way too many tiles in my hand.
You're not ending the game?
No, I was being nice. I didn't end the game.
Let's see how nice you are.
And then you gotta place the Ankh. You're supposed to place the Ankh before you looked at that.
Oh.
Where do you want the Ankh? I mean, again, do you want to end the game or do you want to go to the wild? Would you guys ever do proper gameplay of your favorite board games on stream? Well, I mean, considering every game we played that's in our favorite games we've played on stream, technically, yes. It's hard to duplicate content because people don't like to watch duplicate content, which is why we said things that becomes duplicate content would be more like members streams. But proper gameplay. Yeah, of your favorite board games. Yeah, it just depends. We'll try to play our favorite board games again. I mean, this one's one of oddities. Of course, ISS Vanguard was my #1 game, so we'll definitely be playing that again.
Like that.
Like that?
Because I looked at it, I'm being honest.
Okay. I'm going to play that. So this allows me to look at the tiles in your corruption pile and take one.
This one does this and this one does this, or
They
both
do the same
do?
thing. Yeah, they do. They both do. Where's this dude? Oh, there he is.
What are Sobek statues? This? What is Sobek statues?
The green ones. The green ones. Okay. 2 turn.
I'm gonna play her.
Right. So that allows you to discard all tiles of a single good type from your corruption board. Okay. So hopefully you have more than one of, they're not, it's one of each.
See, right?
No, of a single type. You choose one type. I'm gonna let you know. I took the character that was under there. You may not remember who that character was, but I took the character that was down.
No, I probably did not see it.
You probably want to hang on to that guy.
On this guy?
Uh-huh.
So I don't discard anything yet?
I would make a different move. Yeah. It's gonna end the game. Is what's gonna happen.
You're being nice? I'm scared. Or you're being really mean?
I feel like this is a very mean thing to do, but if I didn't warn you, I'd feel even worse about it. Alright, so describe. So
your opponent has more than 6 tiles in. If your opponent has more than 6 tiles in their hand, they must place tiles on their corruption board until they only have 6 in hand. So these were.
That's why I said don't, because you're going to need him to discard all of that. So you're probably going to match one of these 3 symbols, and that's what you're going to want to discard. So then you can use him to get rid of them.
No, I'm sorry, I don't know.
Okay. So you can only have 6 tiles out of all the tiles you have left in your hand. Where are your, yeah.
This is my hand.
And this is your hand.
And this is my hand too.
All right. You're going to want to put either your rubies, your cows, or your
Bones?
ivory
Ivory?
here, because then he allows you to get rid of them. Because otherwise they're all going to stay down here in your corruption pile.
What if I can't because everything is already matched?
Well, no, that's fine. You have to discard back down to 6 total cards in your hand.
Oh, we know it, yeah.
So that means all your cows are gone. The scribe is mean. I think it's meant to.
They go here?
Yep, they all go there. How many cards do you have left?
A lot still. Look.
2, 3. So that's a set, right?
6,
That's
7,
one
8,
set.
9, 10,
So you have
11, 12.
So you have to get rid of 6 more.
But why did you ask me to get rid of the cows? I could have just discarded
Because
something else.
this guy is going to allow you to discard the most. You're going to want to discard the most of whatever you have.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same thing. And if you don't have, did you have more than
No.
3 of a thing?
Your dad is so mean, Will.
I can't help it. I pulled him that late in the game.
What do you mean?
What do you have the most of? And all of your tiles, what do you have the most of?
Nothing. It was really, really bad.
Everything's 3? Exactly 3?
No, fish. Pero I have 1 set of fish. So I would have 4 fish. Because I have an extra fish.
Okay, well then it's better to get rid of the fish than the cows. Whatever you have the most of,
Okay.
you wanna get rid of. So there's your 3 cows. All right. Basically, just keep 2 sets. Technically, you need to keep less than 2 sets because you have to be able to keep that guy.
See, I didn't finish the game before.
What do you mean?
I had the chance to finish the game
Earlier,
but
yes.
I did.
You went one turn too many. Honestly, Amor, what's going to end up happening is you're not going to be able to make 2 sets.
No, nothing. What's
So-
gonna end up happening is that I lose.
So that's what's going to happen there, right? When your next turn, you're going to want to play that guy to get rid of whatever you have the most of, because that'll at least bring that stack down. 3 corruption tokens here. I had to put some corruption back on your board. All right. Easy. But you can't dig into the carpet, sweetie. You can't dig to China and through the carpet. All right. I'm going to play. Oh, no. I just played one. So now it's your turn.
I'm gonna play him.
Oh, okay. So he's going to let you discard 1 type of good from your pile.
So I said it was what? The fishes?
Lay down. There we go. You pushed it clear of getting away from the wall. Normally you have it up against the wall. No, Bella's just antsy tonight.
What about? Can I discard? See, then I can discard them well. No?
No, because that's why it says or Sobek statues. Sobek statues don't count as that type. So basically, if you had a whole bunch of
So
Sobek,
the
Sobek statue has to stay.
Oh my God.
So discard those. All right. I'm going to play her. She allows me to place 1 or 2 tiles from your hand to a matching set of goods. So I'm going to play this. You can sell your goods.
I'm gonna sell my goods.
All right. Add your cows. Mas moo cows. All right. So that's basically all we're doing now. So I'm just going to sell my moo cows.
This was so bad.
I'm going to sell my pescado. And I'm going to sell mi rosas. Mi rubies. ¿Cómo se dice ruby?
Ruby.
Ruby? Ah, también. Es similar. Okay. So now we got to look at my corruption. I had a lot of corruption. So I had, and then these go into your corruption. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 corruption. All right. So each tile counts as 1.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So we have 10. So technically it's tied 0. So neither one of us gets a bonus. So the whole game is going to come down to adding up our points on our tiles. So.
Oh! What is this for?
Oh, that's so we can do the scoring.
Okay.
Right, so coin, and the scoreboard is around here somewhere. There's the scoreboard. All right. So we have our scoreboard now. Hold on, one more. We do it a key. So where's our little marker? Settle. Corruption sounds tasty. All right, so we'll do set by set. That way it makes it okay. We'll do our coins first. So I have 6 coins.
Cuatro.
And Audrey has 4 coins. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is 24. So 24 plus 6 is 30.
24.
Audrey has
6 por 4, 24.
Yep, 24 for Audrey. So that puts you at 28. All right. Me next one is 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 is 12. So that puts me at 42.
Stop doing that. I lost. 24.
24 puts you at 52. Okay. I do this one. 1, 2, 3 times 4 is 12. So that puts me at 54.
12.
Another 12 for Audrey puts her at 14 or 64. All right. No más para Audrey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4 is another 24 for me. So that puts me at 28.
No, wait.
And I have mi vaca is 3 times 2 is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wasn't going to do that math in my head. And final es mi rube. Rube es 6 times 6 is 36. So 36 on 34 is 70. So it'd be 120.
Seriously? So I got
You got
64.
64.
And you got
120. Sí. Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? ¿Y tú? All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and I get the medal for the next broadcast show, but we'll go ahead and give our first impressions on the new expansion. So there we go. Some of the stuff, of course, is just going to be this. Well, we never gave our first impressions on Sobek as a whole, because remember it was during an Extra Life live stream. So we'll do it as a whole plus the expansion. So first are the components. What do you think of the different components? They serve their purpose.
Yeah, I mean,
the art, the graphics.
The art is cute. Is nice. I think the tiles are the perfect size.
Mm-hmm. Although they do get kind of bulky when you have a bunch of them in your hand. That death stare from Audrey.
Yeah. What?
Peter said that death stare from Audrey. You must have given me the death stare. Are you sure it wasn't the Death Star? Wasn't the Death Star? No, that's in May. May is all of our Star Wars games. Hello, Cordolu. How you doing? You got us just in time for first impressions. Yeah, I like all the components.
So
the tiles are a little bit hard to hold.
You cannot hold them in your hand, right? Mm-hmm. But then it would be weird to put them here. Maybe they would move more if they were thinner.
If they were thin cards, yeah, they would. They would be harder to manipulate. So having them as tiles is perfect. They need tiles. I do agree to the art. I like the art that it's more of a cartoony art, because they could have gone with like a more realistic Egyptian art. And while I like Egypt and I like history, I don't like learning history, but I like watching history, like Egyptian and Chinese, Japanese, stuff like that, different cultures. I don't know if I'd want that art. I don't know if I'd be like, ooh, that's a game I want to get into because it looks like realistic. Yeah, so I think this one having the cute art is very helpful. Curlew, better late than never. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Always nice to see some people in the chat.
This is very nice.
It makes people in the chat makes a 20-minute game turn into an hour and 20 minutes, you know?
Which is very nice.
Which is very nice. But no, components are great. I think they serve their purpose. The one thing I did have was a unfortunate gripe is they put all of the player aids are on these. So like for this one, it's kind of fine because you can see both of them at the same time. This one, they put it on the same one. I get it to save money. But then they didn't give you
if you want to show all of them.
They didn't give you the tile count. Oh, I'm showing of the overhead cam. Sorry, guys. But they didn't give you the tile count. You have to go to the rule book for that. And then if I want to know the tile count, and it's just, and there's only one of each. So it's not like it's a real player aid. You still have to, I guess in a 2-player game, it's not too bad. If it was a 4 or 5-player game, it would be minor gripe. We always got to give our minor gripes. We don't want to be those people that people will say we're being paid by the publishers to give good reviews.
Yeah.
Next are the mechanics. So we've played similar games, right, with the set collection. Like we talked about Dragon Pets, right, and being able to grab the tiles.
Yeah.
We did another set collection game recently where we had to collect a set and place them, but you could keep adding to that set. This one you have to get a whole nother set of 3. You know, and then there's the characters and just everything else that's in it. What do you think of the mechanics?
I think I like that it's not as simple. I mean, those other games, I like the Dragon Pet thing.
Dragon Pets, yeah.
I like those too. But this is just different because it has more things to think about. It's more challenging because, yeah, whatever you can do, it can be beneficial for the opponent or not. You don't know. Sometimes.
Yeah, you have to strategize where like I do want this tile, but if I do that, what tiles am I leaving open for my opponent? And then same thing, you also have to strategize to make sure that you pick up the tiles that have these scarabs. Because that was a big thing. Like I had most of mine had at least 2 scarabs. Most of them had between 3 and 4 scarabs per set. And then some of my sets were 6 tiles. So that multiplication, that adds up.
See, like quickly. I was trying to play I was paying attention more to what I needed than what I should not have given you.
Yes, because that's the other thing. Like I said at one point, I'm like, oh, am I going to be able to make any doubles? Maybe I should just focus on a couple different goods, but I didn't. The other thing is like all of the extra bonuses you get from the characters, the bonuses you get from the guys on the side, all that is just extra icing on the cake, right?
Yeah.
It just makes it more fun. We mentioned Dragon Pets. Dragon Pets is currently on our cold pile, right? For charity. This is not on our cold pile because I actually like this and I wouldn't mind playing this again. Something else, of course, that's nice, and we always confuse where we mention this, either in components and mechanics or just randomly through the video. So today it's randomly through the video. It is language independent.
It is language independent.
Minus the character abilities.
Yeah.
So you would have to, all you would need to make it language dependent is have the player abilities translated once. And for all I know, Pandasaurus has that available on their website. I don't know. Right? But no, I like the mechanics. Everything works. What about the new thing with the new royal seals and the new wild tokens? Wherever the wilds went. I was going to show one. I don't know where they went. Oh, there we go. The wilds. There we go. Wild tokens. I don't know why I'm like I'm going to show it like down here and I keep forgetting. But yeah, so that the two main things that were added was the corruption, and you took corruption in order to take these wild tokens. I thought that was going to be very hindering. I really did. Like when I was up to 3 and you didn't have any, if I would not have pulled that card that I pulled, you probably would have had a chance.
What card?
The one character where I made you discard all the way down to 6.
Oh,
tiles.
the mean character.
If I would not have pulled him, you may have
I
won.
thought it was gonna win. Right, until that moment.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have, I used my
very little corruption, which means that I would have had more corruption. You would have been able to take maybe 2 more of these coins, which would have been more points as well. So, I like them. I think it does add more variety. I think when we played the first time, that was one thing I felt like the corruption was a thing, but it didn't feel like it really impacted the game much.
Maybe.
This definitely makes corruption something to be worried about because
Yeah,
you
it's
can get a
just
whole
like,
bunch of
oh,
it.
should I take the double or not?
Yeah, yeah, because the
You
double
don't know
double
if it can
points
help you or not.
because you don't know what it is. That's the same as the character. You don't know what it is. So that mystery also kind of makes the game a little bit more interesting. It's like, well, do I really want to take that character? What if it's not even a good ability that I need right now?
And this then,
Those are the extras that we didn't use. So there's a bunch more of the pierogies that we didn't use, or Pirogues. Still don't know how to pronounce it. Difficulty. No, I don't think this is a difficult game at all. I don't know if it says on here bucks.
it's not like an extra super easy one. I
Age
don't
is
think.
10 plus, so don't know if that's components or actual difficulty. I would say it's not too difficult.
It's not too
honestly, yeah,
difficult.
I would say it's more the components because you have this one small piece and they're afraid an 8-year-old's going to eat it. But no, I feel like this is a good entry game for somebody who has not played that many abstract strategy games. If you were to say between telling somebody to get this or get Santorini as like an entry 2-player strategy game.
This, no, Santorini, the basic game.
Basic. Oh, you're right. Santorini, basic without the god powers.
I think that one
pretty
is
easy.
easier than this.
All right, next is fun at 2. Well, I hope it's fun at 2.
This one at
You can only play it in 2 players, so yeah, it is fun at 2. And the last thing is the theme. Theme, of course, is the theme they slap on it, and the theme of what the game says you're trying to do. In this case, it says we are merchants, and we are trying to sell goods in this marketplace.
I like both. I like the
both?
theme, and the what we were doing.
What we're doing
I
feels
think
thematic.
it does. Yeah, you sell things.
Yep, because we're trying to impress the Pharaoh. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. We're trying to impress Sobek,
Sobek.
the alligator god. No, I agree. The theme works with it. Again, it could be any theme on it, but I think the way they did the art and the graphics makes it thematic, as well, and ties that theme together. And yeah, it does feel like, okay, I'm trying to sell as many goods as I possibly can to win the game. Well, and if you're a merchant, to win the merchants. So yeah, that is our first impressions. Peter says he's doing good. Right now, he's from the UK. Oh, Peter's from the UK. Hello from the UK. It's got to be late over there. Happy St. Paddy's Day. Oh, that's right. Ireland's got a holiday. It's a bank holiday tomorrow for Ireland. My co-workers are not working tomorrow. And unfortunately, I have to work. Peter says he's watching these lovely board gamers. Gracias, Peter. Carlo gave it a smile.
Oh, gracias.
Thanks for St. Paddy's Day. You a fan of these lovelies, is what Peter says. It's technically set collection with hate drafting, right? Yes. That's exactly what it is. It's set collection with hate drafting. Being a merchant is so fun. Merchant games. We're starting to like merchant style games because I don't know why. Like me, I like Ameritrash, Amerithrash, whichever way you want to say it. Games, big productions and story and theme. Audrey likes Euros, and it's kind of. I don't want to say that's the style of game I would expect somebody from Colombia to like, but I guess because I'm thinking somebody from Spain, most of those games are developed in Spain and Europe and stuff like that. But like games that you played growing up, were they more about beating up and armies and stuff like that, or were they more about like trying to accomplish goals and get money and do tasks?
I don't know. I mean, there were not many games that we played. Parcheesi was
it.
The most played game in my family, and some card games,
Is it just
poker, solitaire,
card
like
games? Is it mostly because Euro games give you direction and lots of things to do, and no one way that you have to win the game?
Actually, I was not like into games this type. Like my games in my childhood were like paper and something on paper, like stop and things like this. See, we played a lot. Guess Who? Herman had that game, and we
that was
played
the same games I think most of us grew up with was Guess
So-
Who, Monopoly, like
yeah,
basic.
exactly.
That's just the run-of-the-mill supermarket game.
I
I'm just saying,
I didn't know the game
Where that's
world
different.
was this.
Oh, I didn't know. I knew
Huge.
there was differences
I
in
didn't
games.
know.
I didn't know there were this many differences in games, and that there were so many different styles and plays and mechanics.
I mean, I never thought this was possible to have.
All this behind us.
Yeah.
So you would like Sheriff of Nottingham. Oh, Audrey's very good at Sheriff of Nottingham. We played it once
saying I'm a
with
good liar.
Jan from Quackalope. So Quackalope used to be in Frederick, Maryland, and we used to be right up the road. And we were going to do some video content with them, but that was right at the exact same time he and Shira moved back out to Omaha, Ohio.
Ohio, I think.
Nebraska? Ohio. So we got to meet Jan once, and we didn't get a chance to go back out and do any content with him. But he did take us to his board game cafe, and we played Sheriff of Nottingham. And I realized Audrey lies really good. So I have no idea whether Audrey is ever telling the truth now.
I don't like to lie. It's because I don't like to lie. So when I play, I lie well. Huh.
To be fair, when we were kids, we weren't this many games. Oh, yeah. So one game that I'm currently backing Kickstarter, and I don't know if any of you guys are backing it as well, is Lords of Vegas. So Lords of Vegas was one of the first hobby-style games that I got into. I got to play it at work with some guys, and I was like, wow, this is really different. Like, this is way better than Monopoly, right?
Yeah.
And it was just cool. So we're definitely backing that and getting all that content. They actually reached out to us to do some content, but I don't know what that entails because they haven't replied back. So I'm probably going to need to see if I can get a hold of them before the campaign ends tomorrow to know whether or not we're supposed to keep our pledge or not. Worst case scenario, we keep our pledge, we get the all in, and they give us another copy and we give it away for charity. That's fine. But then the other one I played was Forbidden Island. I never played Forbidden Desert, but I played Forbidden Island. And I know there's a new Forbidden game coming out. So we might pick that one up for the channel because, again, that was one of my entry hobby games. Other than that was like Risk Legacy. And then your first was Pandemic Legacy. So the very first hobby game Audrey played was Pandemic Legacy. I bought it when I was down with my sister.
In the middle, the beginning of
At the beginning, before the pandemic.
No,
it was the pandemic.
We took a picture with our masks.
Oh, you're right. It was during the pandemic. Yeah.
Facebook showed me the other day.
Facebook showed her the other day. So we picked that up because I was thinking it was funny, and I knew I think I liked legacy games from Risk Legacy, so I bought it, and I'm like, man, this is an expensive game. And I told how much it was, and I'm like, that's an expensive board game because they're used to $30, $25 Walmart board games. And we bought it, and we played it, and we played it, and we played
with your sister.
With my sister, and I want to think we went through at least 3 months the first time we sat down, and then I think the next time we sat down we went through like 3 more months, and then it was like, well, my sister was like, well, we've already gone through half the year. We need to complete this before you guys leave, because she was moving. So it was like then we played the entire thing over the course of less than a week, I think.
It was like maybe 4
or 5 days.
Days or less.
Or less, yeah. Plus we built some puzzles and stuff too. So that was Oddly's introductory to hobby gaming. That's pretty neato. Yeah, it's why these legacy games that you can only play a limited time are more expansive than games that have unlimited playability. Yeah, for me though, I guess the thing is like I don't replay. It's hard for me to replay things that feel the same. So like in our top 10, top 20 video, we talked about how I like asymmetric powers. I like variable setups. Mm-hmm. I like the game to be different. And if it's a story game, unfortunately, I'm going to play it through once. After it's played through once, it's going to go on to our calling for charity. I will never play the story again. So for me, a legacy game is fine. I'll play it through once. I'll do what it needs to do. And I'll either call it if it can be replayed by somebody else, or I'll just recycle it, right? for me, a $60 legacy game is no different than me buying a $60 video game. Because if I buy a $60 video game and I get several hours out of it, hundreds of hours or whatever, I buy a legacy game, get several hundred hours out of it. If both of them I've done the whole story, I'm never going to replay that video game. After I've played the video game, done the story, depending if I'm doing an achievement run or not, I'm done playing it. I'm not going to play through it a second time. So I guess for me, because that's the way I've always been, I don't think anything bad about a legacy game and not being able to play it again.
I was thinking about Exit.
Exit. Oh yeah, our exit games are a good example.
And the Scooby-Doo. Oh no, but the Scooby-Doo.
The Scooby-Doo, you didn't tear things up. Unlocked, you don't tear things up. Chronicles of Crime, you don't tear things up. So there's a lot of them, yes, that we could give away to charity. The Choose Your Own Adventure one. Currently, we have that on our culling list because we already played it once on the channel. Same thing, even though I can get a different outcome, I really don't want to get the different outcome. We played through the whole story. I like the story of what it was. I'm good at that point. Don't need to play it again. So yeah, that's just our take. So that kind of gives people an idea of the style of games we like. It does disappoint me though, the way, of course, YouTube is not being able to play our big campaign games, which is why we've discussed if we're going to do that, we'd rather do it for charity, for our memberships on like a Saturday, right? Because then we could dedicate 4 to 6 hours on a Saturday to try to go through the campaign game to those who are, well, not paying us, but paying us through charity, through Extra Life, right? Peter got rid of his comment. There was a comment and then he deleted his comment. I saw it for a second. I was like, oh, hang on, there's a comment, and then it went away. All right. What do you mean by culling for charity? So we've got to do our video. So basically any game that we're not going to play anymore, or like we even picked up some games when our game shop was closing that were cheap. They were like $5-10, but they're like $40 games. We're going to call them for charity. So one of our Extra Life incentives is to donate, I think it's $50. At $50, you get a game, a big game of your choice. And then we do have some prototypes that publishers didn't ask for back. So we do have some prototypes. Or 2 small games. We may be changing it when we do our first video, because I think instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to do retail price. You donate retail price for that game, you get the game, right? So you're basically buying the game, but all that money is going towards charity instead. Because I think it's hard for me to justify giving somebody a $30 big box game, retail $30 big box game, for them donating $50. That doesn't quite seem fair. So I don't know. We'll see when we do our first calling for charity video. But right now, you can go out to our Extra Life page. There's a link to our BGG, and we have a list of all of the games that are currently on that list. Yeah, because the other thing is, if say we have to call like a big box game, say we're calling a game and its expansion, right? Or 2 expansions, 3 expansions, right? Or an all-in Kickstarter pledge of Rising Sun, right? Because say we play Rising Sun and we do a 2-player variant, we don't like it. It'd be kind of hard. I can't give that away for $50, but I would like to call it for charity, right? And that's, I'm not going by eBay prices. I would actually go back to the Rising Sun actual campaign and see what the all-in pledge was. And technically you'd be getting a bonus, because most likely the minis and all that stuff would be painted as well. Right, so that's what that is. We do need to do the video. We were supposed to do it as soon as we got back. We did not do it. So example, exploding kittens. I don't have exploding kittens. Oh, small box games. Yeah, like your little things like that. So for example, some of the small box games we have is like Mint 10, Mint Mini. I have all the Mint games. I think I have 2 Keyforge starter sets and some miscellaneous decks, right? We would do all that together as one. We have the Tiny Epic Dinosaurs with its expansions. We would kind of just do all that at one. Things like that. So So somehow we got into our calling for charity at the end of a. Just have to remember to timestamp this. All right, guys, there we go. This weekend, though, we will be playing a Kickstarter game, I believe. Let me see what we're doing. Let me see what we're doing this weekend. I do have our schedule. I don't pre-schedule videos more than 1 week out. So I gotta figure out what we're doing Sunday. Since we don't do Saturday streams anymore. If it ever rains, maybe we'll do rainy day streams on Saturdays. So yeah, okay. So this Sunday we're actually playing not something that's on Kickstarter right now, but it's in late pledge, and that is Age of Comics, which is behind me. Oh, this side. Age of Comics. So that one, Age of Comics, is you are a classic comic book publisher and you're trying to publish the best comics. So they sent that to us to play. So before the late pledge closes, we'll play that. We do have Legendary Infinity Saga, so we'll be playing that on Tuesday. And then we do have Comic Hunters from Brazil. So I paid way too much money for Comic Hunters, so I'm hoping we like it. If not, that's going to be a great one for us to call for charity, because that you can't get in the US. And then the following week is Tirnanog, which is a new Grand Gamers Guild game. We're going to play Marvel Zombies on the 28th. That's kind of my post-birthday stream. We'll call that my birthday stream on the 28th. We might move it to the 27th. I don't know. But yeah, that'll be Marvel Zombies. I got a lot of Marvel Zombies to paint before the 28th. Guess we're painting next week. And then Marvel Villainous, the new Marvel Villainous, you can see it above my head. We'll be playing that on the 30th. Then we have a Kickstarter, Dreams of Yesterday, Dreams of Tomorrow in April. Zombicide, Undead or Alive, if I can get it all painted. If I can't, I might change that out. Project L we'll do on the 6th. That's because Project L, Boardgame, who actually went out of business. They were trying to get their Kingdom Come Deliverance, and it was another one of those publishers that was banking on it blowing things out of the water. And since it didn't blow things out of the water, they basically had to call it, right? They were like, this isn't going to do what we needed to do to keep us afloat. Very bad business model to rely on your next project to keep your business afloat. Either way, it looks like they got out of trouble, and they're going to come back with Project L, a Project L expansion. And Project L is one of Oddity's. Did that make it in your top 25?
Yeah.
Then we just have other stuff. We got Viticulture, Coffee Traders, Forge, Tactagon, another Kickstarter game, Viticulture World. And then we have the Lord of the Rings Adventure Book, which I just did an unboxing. We have the Lord of the Rings Escape game. And then in May, it's going to be all Star Wars, but we don't have that many Star Wars games. Although there is more than, there's lots of villains and villainous. So technically I can spread villainous out. But yep, that is our upcoming stuff all the way through most of May. If you guys see an unboxing and you guys want us to play that, let me know down in the comments of that unboxing video, and maybe we can try to get in a special stream if somebody requests a game. And then Peter again with another gifted sub. I'm guessing that probably went to Corlu, since he's the only other person besides us watching, I think, right now. But there we go, guys. We hope you enjoyed the stream. We hope you got something out of Sobek. Let you know if you like Sobek or don't like Sobek. Again, join us next week if you guys want to. Yeah, Peter says Corlu says or maybe an But again, if you guys want to watch more of this, I don't know why I'm saying this to you guys. This is for not you two. It's for the people that are watching later. If they want to watch more of this content, what do they need to do?
Subscribe, activate notifications, follow us on social media.
Yep.
Donate to Extra Life.
That's the most important.
All
All that
that
stuff. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.